Was there ever a moment you felt like quitting in this industry? And if so, how did you get through those moments?
Oh, I did. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Especially first starting out. I mean, looking for an agency, can be tough. Getting signed can be tough. And you go through, months without booking a job, and you get a little discouraged. So for me, it was definitely my mother. My mother, instilled a lot of fight in me, a lot of don't give up. She was in the industry as well. She did modeling, she did singing, so I was around it like all my life. And she's just like, if you really love something, you really want to pursue it, then you need to not give up. And you see signs here and there. I'm a Christian man, so I believe in my faith, and I always ask for signs that there's something I should be doing. And one day walking, there's always somebody like, oh man, you should be a model. Why aren't you on the billboards? Why aren't you doing stuff? And those are like certain signs that I looked for, and I was like, okay, yeah, I need to keep going. So,
what is something you wish someone would have told you about the business? Like, now that you're in it, you'd be like, I wish somebody would have told me about this. This would have made my life way easier.
I would say, oh gosh, I wish somebody would have really told me about the different percentages agencies take out. It's because not many people know that behind the scenes. They think that as actors and models, like we take the whole check, and we don't. So it's just kind of an eye opener, but it's worth it though. People have to get paid for what they do.
So when you got your first check, was that like the eye opener? You looked and were like, whoa.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Whoa,
like,
this
what?
is missing
Yeah,
a nice chunk.
For sure, yeah. That was my first one. I think I was 13 when I got my first check, first personal check. And yeah, we had to pay an agency fee. That was definitely an eye opener for sure.
At least it happened for you at an earlier age.
Oh yeah.
One thing that often happen with women models is propositions, whether it's sexual, whether it's favor, whether it's whatnot. And I wanted to ask, on the male behalf, have you ever encountered anybody trying to insinuate any type of sexual proposal to get you ahead in your career?
Yes. That's what I was referring to in the previous question about how you have to learn when it's right to say no. I've definitely been offered all kind of things for certain jobs. If I do this, then I'll get the job. We're talking about major campaigns here. But looking back on what my mother told me, and really leaning back on my faith, I just knew when it was right to say no. And I believe that it'll come back around to you. But it's definitely out there. You're definitely going to get favors. I mean, not get favors. You're definitely going to get asked to give favors. You're going to be, always subjected to that type of business, because that's the business we're in.
What should somebody look out for under those type of proposals? Like I said, let's just say I'm a young person getting into it, and how can I recognize the signs that this is beyond the business? This is somebody trying to make a move or whatnot. What are some signs I should look out for?
Nowadays, a lot of things are blunt. It's not really, secretive. So they kind of come out and just, they kind of say it, or they'll hint more towards it. Let me take you out to dinner to what you think is going to be a conversation on, the campaign, and ends up being, a conversation on, favors and stuff. So you'll know. And if you have to question, did he just ask, for a favor for me to do this job? If you have to question it like that to yourself, then yeah, they probably did, more than likely.
What is the common misconception of modeling? Do you almost get a stigma telling people that you model that you're not intelligent, or You know, almost like that jock type thing. What's one of the most common misconceptions?
There's definitely stereotypes. When I used to introduce myself, I didn't like saying I modeled. Because some people don't view that as even a career, or view it as, you know, the next question they ask me is, did you go to school? You know, because there's a stereotype that, you know, models, you know, don't know much, or, you know, all they do is take pictures. When that's not the case. I mean, I've been on multiple sets where they're very intelligent people that I'm working with. You know, graduated college, and, you know, the whole nine, but it's definitely stereotypes.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.